Let me ask you a question. What would you expect to get if I asked you to spend $18,950 on your sales and marketing? Come on over with me. We'll find out. Hey, this is Sam again, and I want to ask you a question. I said, what is the difference between someone charging you $1,000 for lead generation services and $18,000 for some marketing and sales services? And so I'm going to explain the difference in that. Now, the big problem that most people have when it comes to these two things is that we know that we need marketing in some sort of form. We know that there's people out in the world that we need to bring to our business in order to make money. And the way that we do that is through marketing. Now, that marketing may be talking to someone face to face. It may be running some advertisement, but whatever, it's still marketing. It is getting someone, bringing them to recognition that you have an offer and getting some money from them. That's how you get your business. So what we're going to look at really fast, I just want to talk to you about the traditional way of doing marketing and what most people think of when they hear marketing and sales. So you have these groups of people, and maybe you hire someone that generate leads for you, and those leads are going to come in. There's going to be two types of leads. They're going to be the people that are happy to buy from you, like the guy is up here, and then there's going to be the guy that you kind of have to chase down, figure out where they're at. They're not going to respond to your phone calls, and you spend a lot of time and energy into trying to get this person to come in front of your offer. Now, no matter what, whenever you get someone in front of your offer, they still have the chance of becoming a buyer or a non-buyer. Now, what most businesses do is they take their buyer information and they put it in a database so that they can follow up with their buyer eventually, send them cards or do all those types of things. Now, I agree with you. If all you did in this was to spend money to get someone to generate you leads, and then you have to basically track those leads down yourself, I agree, that would not be worth $18,000. However, so the only way that you can really grow in this model is that you have to increase the amount of leads that you have coming in. Now, of course, most of those leads are going to fall off. You're going to get some leads that come through to take to your offer, and some of those are going to convert to buyers and non-buyers. And you repeat that process, and I can understand how that can become a frustrating thing. As I mentioned, I can understand how that can be frustrating for you, because the more leads that come in, the more time and energy it takes for you to have to follow up with people that won't even convert in the long run. And most businesses do not get past the 3, 4, 5, 17, 25th follow-up attempt. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to show you, with your permission, I want to show you how you can free up your time and not chase leads down who don't want to buy, and only talk to people when they're ready to give you money. So with your permission, I'm going to show you a better way. Now, the way that looks is like this. So in step one, what we do is we put a ninja-like automated selling system into your back end. Now, what that's going to do for you is that it's going to take your buyers and your non-buyers, and it's going to follow up with your non-buyers 6, 7, 20, 60 times until either they become a buyer or they become a referral partner. Okay, so what we do with your buyers is that we are going to follow up with them, and we are going to get referrals, we're going to get testimonials, but more importantly, what we're going to do is give them incentives to become repeat buyers. Now, let me tell you a story about this really fast. So I went in to buy a car, and the only thing that they showed me at that given time was the car. Now, I knew that they had services in their service area. I knew they had parts, and I know they had like different accessories for the car. And I was actually kind of interested in them because I wanted some name brand accessories for my vehicle. The thing is, they didn't show any of those things to me. They just showed me the car. So now the reason they didn't do that is because they wanted me to focus on the car. Now, most businesses do that where they only show the core offer because you don't want to distract your customer with all these shiny objects. However, it's always an awesome idea for you to go ahead and follow back up with your audience and show them different accessories that they can buy, and they'll be more than happy to do it, but those follow-ups usually doesn't happen. So that's why we come up with step 2. We're going to actually follow up with both your buyers and your non-buyers and give them more value by offering other products and services that you offer. Now, this also need to be ran by a ninja. Brings us to step 3. Now, what's the important part in this? Besides building relationships, or besides building communities, which is going to reduce your dependency on paid advertisement, what we do is we understand that 14% of people are opening your emails and only 10% of people are paying attention to you on social media. So what we do is we get people on the phone and we get people face to face. Now, let me ask you, if we were to give you 10 people in front of you face to face, how many of those can you close? And some of your customers, your prospects, just need this extra follow-up, a human touch, because people buy from people. So they need this human touch, a follow-up, in order to build that connection between what they need, their desire, their problem, and what your product and service provide. So what we do is we give them that extra push. Now, if all this did for you was bring in 10 buyers that comes back and buy extra services, and 10 non-buyers that comes in and they buy your core offer, what would that do for your business? What would it mean to you if you had the time and energy to quickly attain your goals? What would it mean to you if we can take away some of the stress of getting more leads, which means you have to do more work, and creating more sales where you have more revenue coming in, taking away the time that you spend chasing down leads while increasing your revenue? Right? Would that be a valuable option for you? Okay, what would it mean for you if you had a constant source of income? What would it mean for you if you didn't have to rely on paid leads in order to get revenue coming into your business? My name is Sam Phillips, and I do this because I'm passionate about helping your business become an automated revenue generating stream. And we do this using very structured process that's highly effective. It's processes that was developed based on the best practices of some of the top lead in marketing experts in the world. And so we get results usually in the following 3 areas. One of those things being is consistent following up and putting your additional services in front of your buyers and your non-buyers. Now, what we do isn't right for everyone. So what I want to do is I will just want to ask you a few questions that'll tell me, but more importantly, it'll tell you if it makes sense for us to work together. So go ahead and click on the link that's around this video. It's going to give you the opportunity to schedule some time so we can look at what you're doing. We can give you some good strategy tips, and then we'll just see if it makes sense for us to work together. Appreciate your time, and I'll talk to you soon.